Hello to everybody. I am staying on the bank of the Dnieper River, and across the river you can see Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. Here it is. I'm sorry for the quality of sound. Very strong wind. You can see how stormy is Dnieper today. And I just want to tell you what's going on there. And please subscribe on the channel. Only here you see everything on the places where everything is happening. Like now, maybe the most dangerous place on the planet now. This is Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. And also all information from the first hands. So, what I should tell you, this is Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, which is the biggest in Europe and the third largest in the world, which is occupied by Russians from the beginning of March. And now Russians are threatening the whole world with their nuclear terrorism and threatening this station. They're shelling on the station and accusing in this Ukraine. Just imagine, this is a false flag operations like they used to do, and you see everybody in the world understands how dangerous it is. Yesterday was a special meeting of Security Council of United Nations, and President Zelensky spoke there about Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, because yes, the situation is extremely dangerous. Russians are using a nuclear power plant as their military base, like a shield from Ukrainian forces, and from there they shell this side of the river. I am now in the city of Nikopol, which is 100,000 population city, was before invasion, which they shell every day during last 2 months. And they're making terror inside the station against the people who work there, and also against the people who live in the city of Energodar, which was built around the station in 1980s. So, what's going on? Putin wants to threaten the world, and the only thing to stop this chantage, this blackmailing, is to demilitarize Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, to take out all Russian army forces from there, and to install their constant mission of International Atomic Energy Agency of the United Nations. Definitely the best option is just the occupation of this territory, but for the moment, before the occupation, we need to install a mission of International Atomic Energy Agency there to control what's going on there. That is our aim. If we will not do this, the situation can go out of control. If, because of Russian shelling, they will disrupt the connection of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant with the Ukrainian energetic system, and this power plant will be de-electrized. It will mean that the cooling systems of reactors will be switched off. And that is exactly what happened in Fukushima, and you know what were the consequences of this. So the situation is really dangerous, and we need to change it as soon as possible. So you see the station, that is from the first hand you hear what's going on there, and you can see this, for the moment probably the most dangerous place on the earth. And I know what you're interested in, you want to know what is the level of radiation is now here. So we are just several kilometers from Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. The wind is from there, so if there is a radiation contamination already there, we will now calculate it. So I have a portable radiation measuring gadget. So now I will show you the level of radiation here. So you see that the level is 0.06 microsievert in hour. So it's equivalent of near 6 Röntgen. So it means that it's absolutely normal level of radiation. So there is any contamination for the moment. and that what is done by Ukrainian personnel, engineers, who are really making this station secure even in such awful situation as an occupation of the nuclear power plant. For the first time in human history, for the first time in the history of humankind, nuclear power plant is active nuclear power plant is occupied. Before this only there was the occupation of Chernobyl nuclear power plant under Kiev, which is not active nuclear power plant, also by Russians. And they were absolutely crazy, digging trenches in the so-called red forest. Red because it is contaminated, and they lived there. So you can imagine what consequences will be for them. But this acting Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is the first occupied nuclear power plant in human history. Let's do everything we can to make it the last, because it's too dangerous. But now you see that radiation is under control. Subscribe on my channel, follow me, and you will know all. Thank you.